What's going on, guys? So I'm here with my buddy Brannon. He's actually one of my clients. He's about to start my 12-week lean bulk, but I've been working with this guy for 4 years. I've seen him go from being like your typical dad bod where he drank too much beer to literally stepping on stage at 6 to 8% body fat and make a crazy lifestyle change. So I'm getting with him today because I want him to kind of explain his fitness journey and how he made those changes. All right, so Brandon, go ahead and tell me what kind of got you started, man.
Yeah, just wanting change, wanting to be different, wanting to basically feel good about myself, feel good about my body, and definitely get motivation to do stuff.
Oh yeah.
And have energy. So in order to have energy, you freaking go to the gym, work out, and then you definitely, it helps your energy because your testosterone goes up and it helps your body
definitely
focus way better. And then when your body starts changing, that's when you get confidence, and that's what makes you even want to go to the gym and stay in the gym even more.
So like, was it hard for you like when you first started, your first week into it, where you kind of like, man, I don't want to go to the gym today, I don't want to eat this fish, did it kind of take some adjustment for you?
Yeah, it takes lots of adjustment. Some days you hate it, some days you love it. The days you see your body and it looks great in the mirror is the days you just suck it up and do it. I mean,
yep.
That's the main thing about it. There's going to be a lot of days that you hate, but you got to sacrifice if you want a nice body, and you got to sacrifice if you want to feel good when you put your clothes on.
Right, so like, man, there's kind of like a period, where you kind of went from being like overweight to kind of like looking how you are now, and like this is kind of like what you maintain now. It's like, which was harder, man? That initial kind of like switch, like the lifestyle switch, or going from this to like prep?
It's definitely, it's very hard to go from overweight to maintaining like now, but it's extremely hard to from now to I actually prep for a show.
Yeah.
I just did it to say that I did it because I wanted to do it as a goal.
Yeah, to kind of like prove to yourself that you can knock that out.
Prove to myself that I can do it. Now my main thing is just to lean out a little bit more and kind of just maintain.
Let me ask you this, man, because like a lot of people that I talk to about training, they're like, oh man, well I'm going to do it on my own, and then like, that's one thing, like I don't really see them change after that, at least not for a while. Like, do you think that it made a difference for you having a plan versus kind of trying to figure it out on your own?
Yes, for sure. You have to have a plan. You have to stick to the plan. You have to be consistent, and you really do have to have a coach, because if you don't have that push, then you're not going to do it. If you don't feel like you're spending money and losing money, you're not going to want to fill that void.
Yeah, so you think the financial aspect of it kind of helped you get things done?
Yeah, because if you spend money, you want to get your money's worth, so you want to do it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Unless you just have plenty of money and you don't care, you just want to throw it away. But the way I see it is, I'd rather pay the money, and it makes me feel like I'm getting something out of it.
Right.
And I'm getting the push.
Yeah.
To do it.
And you have to stick to it, because if you don't, you're throwing away like $1,200 or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you end up spending,
Yeah.
So with this bulk, man, what are your goals going forward?
Just going forward, I want to definitely put on more muscle, which is very hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely have to stay focused, and you got to eat good and clean and a lot. So
yep.
It's hard to do because you can't eat junk food.
Right.
So it's going to be hard for me to put on muscle, but I want to be able to put on more muscle and just maintain a lean, not super lean, show lean, but a lean body weight to where I feel good with my shirt off on. I feel good in a nice pair of jeans and a tight shirt. So.
Hell yeah, I like that. Man, so like, one last question, because, you've seen all these overweight people, they'll lose weight really quick, right? Then they go gain it again. Okay, so what keeps you from rebounding like that? What's your reason to stay in shape?
It's really easy to do. Everybody does it. Everybody can go back and forth. The main thing is just try to remember how you felt when you were in good shape and how you looked, as for me, I can go back and look at a picture when I was way big and then be like, I definitely don't want to get right there again.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to stay on this track, because if I don't, I'm going to be back there again and starting all over from scratch. You don't want to do that, because then you're going to have to start over with muscle, then you're going to have to start over with extreme fat loss, and it's just, it's way harder to do. It's better just to stay consistent and try to maintain what you have. And you don't want to go back to where you started from, for sure. But it's real easy to get the burnout syndrome. So you don't want to get burned out. Push yourself so hard. If you feel like you're getting the burnout syndrome, kind of take it back a little bit and just still stay consistent, and don't push yourself as hard. Maybe take a few days off. Work out every other day, but still stay consistent. And then once you get back into it, then push yourself hard again. But just don't quit and then not go back, because that's when you're looking for failure. That's when you're going to actually gain more weight than you were before.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. So, you know, fitness affects your whole life, man. So, tell everybody, man, is there a difference in your quality of life?
Oh yeah.
Between then and now? Because I mean, like, I knew you then, and I know you now. So, but I know that there is. But like, what do you think is the biggest difference in your quality of life between when you were overweight and now?
You just are motivated to do more. You feel better when you wake up. When you're doing all the healthy foods, you feel better after you eat. You're not always bloated. You just feel better overall.
Yeah.
And your body doesn't hurt. It's going to hurt. Everybody's body's going to hurt, but it doesn't have the pain, the dull, achy pains that you have from being overweight and your body pulling each other all out of balance.
Yep. And it's like one thing, because we've been friends for a while, and one thing that I've noticed, especially after you did your shows, when I met you and I started training, your business was kind of slow, right?
Right. And
now it's just like picked up.
Yeah.
I mean, especially especially like after your show. Do you think that has anything to do with getting into better shape?
Yeah, because it wants me to know I can do any goal. So with doing that type of goal, I know I can get my business busier. I can do whatever it takes, just set goals. So that's the only thing with me. When I set one goal, it seems like all my stuff goes to that one goal.
Right, yeah.
And then my other one starts falling off. So I have to make sure I balance those goals, because if stuff starts falling off, well then you did do this goal, but then these kind of went down.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of just go down the line and balance each and every goal and stay consistent with that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the cool thing about the fitness lifestyle, is you have to learn how to balance everything, because you can't just focus on your diet and working out, or like the rest of your life will, fall off. So, I think you've done a great job of doing that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I appreciate your time today. Thanks for sharing that with us. Transformations like Brannon's are what get me up in the morning. They give me energy to get out there and help change people's lives. Because the thing is, fitness isn't really all about, having a six-pack. It's not about, looking good around your friends and family. It's really not even about being physically healthy. It's about being mentally healthy. What I do for a living is I help people gain control of their bodies by giving them structured programs, okay? Then what they do with that, like Brannon said, he took control over the rest of his life. Like, his business is doing better now, Everything in his life is doing better because when he learned how to take control of his body, he learned how to also take control of his mind and emotions. So now he's more successful, he's a better father, he's a better husband, his whole life has improved. That's why I do what I do. I don't do it so that you can take selfies in the mirror when you go to the gym. I don't do it so you can look good naked. I do it so that you can have a better all-around quality of life, more fulfillment, more happiness, less stress, less depression. It's all about giving you the tools you need to take control of your life. Alright guys, if this is you, if you're ready to take charge of your life and where it's headed, all you gotta do, click the link below or message me, email me, whatever you need to do to get in contact with me, and we'll talk about what we need to do to get you on that track. All right, thanks for watching, guys.